Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanika, and on this channel we talk about hair, faith, personal growth, inspiration, and anything else in between. Today, I want to share the benefits I received from moving out and living on my own for the first time. So, just a little bit of backstory. I'm 31 years old. At the age of 29, I moved out of my family's house for the first time. During that time, I was having some personal changes in my life, and I've been wanting to move out and have my own home for a long time, but I always kind of like just left the idea or just didn't really have the courage or just was too comfortable at home, right? So finally, the opportunity came. I'm like, I'm ready to get out. I can do this. I just want to have a fun new space and just take a new adventure in life. So I did, and it was so amazing. And what inspired me to make this video today is that I've moved into the second apartment that I've ever lived in on my own. And as I was reflecting, I'm like, wow, I've had so much growth in the last 2 years that I want to share what I've learned and the benefits I've received, and hopefully inspire someone who's thinking about moving out on their own. So let's jump into the benefits. The first benefit is that of self-discovery and healing. So when you move out into your own apartment, it is literally a blank canvas. You can make it what you want to make it. You get to learn about yourself. You get to learn about your personal style. You get to learn some skills about yourself that maybe you didn't get to utilize as much. And you also will learn some areas that you may need to grow in. For example, if you're not with your family anymore and you're living on your own, and then you find out, wow, the place is a mess, then you realize, ooh, I need to learn how to be more organized. So, because no one else is there to pick up after you. So you get to learn about yourself. And being that, you're on your own in this blank canvas, you get to make your own rules, your own traditions, and stuff like that. You get to control the influence of the space. So you can control what type of music gets played, what gets watched on TV. You can control who could come over and who can't come over. So you get to make the environment yours. And it's such a good atmosphere to do personal growth work. So you have the privacy and the space to journal, sing, pray, do coaching, and all of those things in your space. It's like really a friend. The second benefit I receive from living on my own is that of understanding that I am creative and I can create things. So, I've done, a lot of things in my life, had a lot of different accomplishments, but this one was really special to me, and it finally clicked, like being intentionally creative is what was missing from my life. So it's amazing to have the thought about something, to have an idea in your head and then bringing it to pass. Like, it's such a good experience. And I remember I was listening to Myron Golden. He is a millionaire businessman, and he has a channel on YouTube, and I was listening to one of his lessons, and he pointed out this very important thing that just blew me away. In the Bible, in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, in the very beginning, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." So Myron Golden just pointed out the fact that that's one of the first things we learn about God, that He is creator. He is one who creates, and we are made in His image. So that means we have the ability to create. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my goodness. And I realized that when I started to be more intentionally creative in my life and express that side of me, I felt like more alive. I felt like I expanded, and I just had different things to look forward to because I was practicing my creativity. And it made me think, like, if I can create this wonderful living space and environment for myself, what else can I create? The third benefit of living on your own is definitely stretching your capacity and growing. When you live on your own, you don't have your family, you don't have roommates, all the responsibility is on you. You need to make sure your rent is paid, your utilities is paid, you need to make time for the relationships in your life, and you still got to work full time. Got to pay these bills, right? So it stretches you to be able to manage all of that. And when different, challenges come up, it stretches you to be able to come up with creative solutions to handle them. So that was a big benefit, and it gets you ready when you're expanding. It gets you ready to manage more and be able to receive more in your life. So now we're going to talk about the practical side, because when we move out, we want to thrive. Like, we don't want to be stressed out for money or anything else. So I would say the biggest way to prep before you move out is make sure your finances are in order. Make sure you have like a 3-month emergency fund. Make sure you have a proper budget where, based on your salary, you determine what amount of rent you can afford. And you also want to factor in that when you live on your own for the first time, you got to buy furniture. So you want to add that to the budget. You want to add to the budget, your monthly bills. So utilities, food, entertainment, whatever your beauty regimen is. Like, do you like to get your nails done all the time, your hair done, a massage every month, whatever that is, your cell phone bill and different subscriptions, like that all needs to be factored into the budget so that you can move out and not feel like super stressed about money. And you also in that budget want to leave a little wiggle room, because there's always some unexpected expenses sometimes, or sometimes things just cost a little bit more than we thought. So that's that part of it. The next part is like, when choosing apartments, what really helped me is to make a list of my must-haves, and this list should be short and realistic. And it's just going to help you narrow down through the apartment hunting process, because there's so many different apartments, neighborhoods, and stuff like that. So definitely pray to my Father in heaven. And one of my biggest prayers was, God, close whatever doors need to be closed and allow the right door to be open. And, following all of those things, my budget, prayer, and then having my must-have list so I know what I wanted, helped me to find the apartment that I'm in today. People may wonder if living on your own gets lonely. I would say it can if you let it, but I see it as a great opportunity to learn to enjoy spending time with yourself, learning to be with yourself and your own thoughts. And you can take this opportunity to find great things to do to entertain yourself. You can read books, watch movies, start a hobby, and create different things. And it pushes you to reach out to family and friends, call them, make dates to hang out together. So overall, to me, the benefits of living on your own for a season definitely outweighs any drawbacks. So yeah, that's been my experience living on my own, the benefits that I've received and how I prepped to live on my own for the first time. I hope this inspired you and help you in the decision-making process on if you want to live on your own or not. Let me know your experience, if you lived on your own already, and some of the benefits you've got from it. Also, if you have any questions, let me know. And also, if you're interested, I did an empty apartment tour on my YouTube channel, so check that out. And until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.